Hello, my zesty Leos. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for stopping by Zesty Tarot. It is I, Lee, and I apologize for not getting your readings out sooner. So to all of the Leos that were celebrating in July, my apologies. I was sick, still kind of sick. But anyways, y'all don't care about that. Let's get into your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Leo. Also keep in mind that if you receive a similar message, whether it's from me or someone else, that means that you still have unfinished business. So stop trying to cheat your way to your desired outcome and do what is suggested of you so that you can properly receive your blessings, okay? So we're going to get into it, and we're going to see exactly what the universe wants you to know right now. So thank you, God, for blessing all of my Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and cross watchers. Just thank you for blessing everybody. I'm grateful that they're here. Grateful that they're alive. And I'm grateful for the things that you are currently doing for them, opening up their eyes to see what it is that they need to do. Give them that encouragement that they need. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, so what do you need to know right now, Leo? Lovely and zesty Leos need to know right now. All right, end it there. Strong right there. Okay, so the first card out, be patient. Let me stick that up there for y'all to look at. Okay, the next one, love yourself. Accept disappointments gracefully. And at the bottom of the deck, grieve your losses. Okay, so right off bat, I feel as though this is pertaining to either someone that broke your heart, whether it's romantically, platonically, or family member. I feel as though like it shows someone's hurt right now, and I apologize that you're going through this. However, I'm going to look at exactly what the message says. Be patient. So for some of you that are eager to get away from family, if you have toxic family that are just putting so much pressure on you, and you're thinking to yourself, gosh, I just cannot wait until I can get away from y'all. I feel as though you need to prioritize your priorities first and foremost. What does that mean for you to get away from your family? You know what I mean? Does that mean that you need to set boundaries for yourself? Because you think about a child who's upset because their mom or their dad didn't give them something that they wanted. They always are quick to throw a temper tantrum and they threaten to run away, but they don't have a plan. You know, once they get to that gate, it's like, where do I go now? So could this be you in this situation? Are you kind of stuck? You don't know where to go, how to go about executing your plans. So we have be patient here. Love yourself. This is self-explanatory. Loving yourself means to evaluate everything that's in front of you, okay? First and foremost, you have to take accountability for allowing certain things to happen, okay? So if you are aware that you are dealing with individuals that don't appreciate what you have to offer them, or you are overexerting yourself, then it's time for you to take accountability and set boundaries. You can't stay mad at these individuals for long. You can't even be mad at yourself because you chose to do this. The only thing is that you're mad that you didn't get the, the desired outcome of them basically acknowledging the fact that you've done all of this extra work that you didn't really have to do, okay? So that falls into accepting disappointments gracefully, okay? So just because of the fact that things did not work out for you at this present time does not mean that it's not going to happen for you. It just means maybe the current rejection could be protection, because maybe you're not ready for something, okay? You're wanting to be in a relationship, but you don't love yourself enough to fully understand what that means. And I know people get so tired of, well, what do you mean by love? No, you really need to understand what loving yourself means. You need to understand what you won't put up with, what you would put up with. Would you put up with toxic behaviors, manipulative behaviors, people being two-faced, taking advantage of you, always taking but never, giving back? Are you okay with this? Why are you complacent in these areas? This is what loving yourself is all about. Asking yourself these questions and then realizing whether or not there are some things that need to be looked at. It was interesting because I was watching Bishop T.D. Jakes, and he was advising a young woman, telling her to make a list of everyone that she has done something for. No, sorry. Make a list of those that she knows needs her, and then make a list of those that she knows feeds her. And he said, I guarantee you that your list of individuals that feed you is going to be shorter than the list of individuals that need you. So you have to take it upon yourself to set boundaries so that you can protect your energy, protect your space, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, socially, okay? Grieve your losses. So if things did not work out, again, this does not mean that love is not meant for you. It just wasn't meant for you with that person. That person that you wanted so bad to realize that you were a good candidate for them. That is what you had to let go of. Maybe they weren't meant to see your true value. Maybe if you were in, and I feel like the rejectional part is if God gave you that opportunity, then maybe they would have taken advantage of you, and then guess what? You would have ended up despising this person that you care about so much. This could be a job, if you don't feel like you're good enough for a certain career, just because of the fact that you have not made it there yet. Take time to learn more about what you want, and overall be patient. So let's get into the reading and let's see what else the universe has to say about that. This may or may I cannot talk. This may or may not resonate, and if it doesn't, that's okay. And hopefully next time there will be a message just for you, or you can find another reader. I don't put a specific timeline on my readings because, I mean, it could happen at any time. So it could be timeless, or it is timeless. Alright, let me move these up. Because I've already showed y'all the cards. There we go. Sorry if you hear a lot of loud noise. It's very hot in my room, so I got the AC and the air going. That's why I'm sick. But I can't help it. Alright, sweet universe. Why are these cards here? Okay, stop it right there. Feel it right here, but even more so, okay, it's between these two. Oh, it's a toss-up. Okay, I'm gonna say here, it's stronger there. All right. So the first card we have is the Moon. Okay, so what I'm feeling from this is you need to be patient, because things that are currently hidden is going to be revealed to you. So don't automatically assume a situation at face value. Once again, going back to what I said, just because you don't see it right now does not mean that it's not meant. Maybe there's something that you need to work on in order for things to align properly, okay? I also see with the Moon, 1 + 8 = 9. And I feel like you are one step closer to receiving the wish that you're wanting. I also feel that this is pertaining to the fear of the unknown. You don't know what's going on, so you're spazzing out. Again, assuming the worst case scenarios. Love yourself. So we have the 2 of Pentacles here. So there is definitely a need of balance here. There is someone that takes too much stock into what a person other than themselves, they take everything that this person says too seriously. It's like everything that they say, they're like, okay, I have to be this way because this person perceives me as this. No. Okay. I also feel that the 2 of Pentacles is saying that you need to balance out your priorities. You need to determine what's good for you and what's not. It's like having your foot out the door. You want to go one way, but you're not for certain. So I feel that this could be pertaining to the balancing of the energy and time, prioritizing yourself so that you can get yourself on track. This could also talk about financial situations. You might need to budget your money a little better. Start saving your money. So like I said before, if you're wanting to get out of the situations that you're in, you can't wait to get away from so-and-so and so-and-so, then it's time for you to start saving up that money, putting a little bit back at a time so that you can get the proper financial abundance in order to make that happen. The next card is accepting disappointments gracefully, and we have the Queen, of Wands here. What I love about the Queen of Wands is that regardless of what happens, you ain't gonna tell her that she ain't going to accomplish what she wants to accomplish. Her demeanor, her swag is so intoxicating and so sexy, because if she bumps her head, she's going to find another way to move around it. You see what I'm saying? She's not the type of person to give up. She's going to learn the lesson, and it's going to make her work that much harder to obtain her goals. And I think that's what she's saying here. Like, look, it's okay if you don't receive what you want right now. Take that lesson, learn from it, and then come back stronger than ever. That's all you gotta do. It's not telling you to go and pout or sulk or get mad and hate everybody because things didn't work out the way that you wanted to. It's saying try again at a different time. But this time, come up with a plan. Balance yourself out. Something is going on with your inner dialogue, I feel. And you are constantly second guessing yourself on something. And this is why things have not worked out. But you know, I feel as though things are going to turn itself around for you. Just as long as you, I thought I turned this off. I apologize for a second. Okay. Just as long as you see it for what it is, as a learning lesson, and not, you know, God trying to punish you or anything like that, okay? That's not fair to you or anyone else. So we have, I don't know which way this was, but I saw it this way. So we have the Two of Swords here. Now, the upright version can talk about someone choosing to be blinded to the truth. So you're conflicted. You don't know how to go about things. Or maybe you don't understand how a situation has transpired. Why didn't this work out? Well, I just told you. The reason why the situation did not work out was because you are afraid of the unknown, and you put too much emphasis on all of these worst case scenarios, and you're petrified of the unknown. You are allowing your fears to block you. Long story short. And I get it. So it's time for you to understand that all of this time that you have used to help someone else pursue their dreams, it's time for you to take that energy back and give it back to yourself. Utilize it for yourself, okay? So let's keep going. I love the way these cards feel. They're so smooth. I love the way they feel. I can sit here and shuffle these for days. Oh, very strong right there. Okay. Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles. To me, I feel like this is signifying a loss of some sort. This is also feeling abandoned, feeling left out in the cold, destitute energy, impoverished energy. I feel as though this is saying to be patient because you are going to be coming out of a certain trial. Whether this is financial, maybe it's you've been doing everything that you could. You have been praying, you've been meditating, you've been setting your intentions, and we're in I believe, yes, Jupiter is in retrograde right now, and we're also getting ready to experience the Lionsgate portal on the 8th of October, Lord, August. And so a lot of the things that you have been putting in over time is going to come back to you. So I feel with it telling you right off bat to be patient and to stop being afraid of the unknown. This is pertaining to lack. You're afraid that you're not going to get out of a circumstance, whether it's financial or whatever the case may be. Maybe you are experiencing financial strife, but it's telling you to not be patient. Not to be patient, I'm sorry, that's the wrong choice of words. It's telling you to be patient and continue to give God the opportunity and trust that you need to see this all the way through for you. Remember, we have the ability to handle what we can. We have the ability to make a choice to trust God that He's going to take care of the things that we cannot control. You also have the ability to not trust Him. But it would be nice if you, regardless if it's God or whomever, yourself, just trust yourself a little bit better and understand that if you have the resilience and the courage and the confidence, you're going to get out of the situation, because this is only a 5 energy, okay? So we have the 2 of Pentacles again. So this is interesting. So this is letting me know, why is everything, I thought I turned this off. Okay. So this is strengthening the energy of the 2 of Pentacles here. This is saying that you need to invest time in yourself, balance yourself out. That's what I'm feeling this is saying. Instead of worrying about everything else, you're in lack because you're exhausted. You have overexerted yourself. You are in balance, and it's time for you to ground yourself one-on-one with you and the universe, okay? We have the 8 of Cups. So walking away from disappointments. That's what the 8 of Cups is all about. But it's not walking away with remorse. It's walking away knowing that you've done everything that you could. And holding your head high knowing that. Again, the Queen of Wands is the embodiment of confidence. She's a hard worker. She's going to do everything that she can to see something through. If she makes a mistake, that's fine. She's going to look, okay, I bumped my head, that hurt, but I'm going to come back to this at a better time. You know, it's like playing a video game. You know, there's a certain part of a video game that you are having trouble beating. Sometimes you just got to take a step back, get yourself together, and then come back to it when you're refreshed and recharged and you've learned something, okay? So we have the Fool here. You see that? Sorry. Excuse me. So there's going to be new beginnings here. However, I feel with the 2 of Swords in reverse, this is saying to be careful of being reckless. Don't act as though you don't see what's going on because you're trying to save face for someone else. or you're just trying to overlook a situation that you know is not beneficial to you. And what I mean by beneficial is if you're in a situation or you are surrounded by individuals that are taking advantage of you, then it's time for you to come clean about that. Face it head on. Grieve your losses. Realize, like, okay, I thought you guys was cool. I thought, you know, I could trust y'all, but I know that I can't. I cannot lie to myself anymore. I'm going to go ahead and remove the blindfold, and I'm going to see it for what it is. Now, the traditional tarot, I believe there is a moon behind the woman that is blinded, and she has two swords, and she's trying to make a decision. She has her sword suspended, trying to guard her heart. Basically with the cross, she's trying to guard her heart, and she doesn't want to accept the truth. You're gonna have to accept the truth for what it is, sweetheart. Somebody ain't your friend. That relationship is not stable. You need to cut ties with toxic family. You need to cut ties with the job. Something that is not giving you how you say it, basically even give and take. I cannot, it starts with the R and I can't think of it, but if it's not giving you a balance, you gotta let it go. Stop holding on to it because you're afraid of the unknown, and allow yourself to be patient. Okay. All right, is there anything else I need to do a reading on? Let's see, is there one more part? Okay, we're gonna do one more. Because I honestly, I feel like I've already, I believe I've already covered everything, but we're gonna go ahead and give you a bonus. Because this is y'all's season, I'm also going to throw in a little love reading. All right. Okay, so we have the Five of Wands here. So I feel with the Five of Wands, again, this is a challenge or a test, if you will. Right off bat, I feel as though this is saying that you definitely need to keep your mouth shut. Stop telling everyone your goals and your plans, because what messes you up is if someone doesn't understand why you're trying to accomplish what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Naturally, they're going to give you what they believe is sound advice or criticism. Listen to what they have to say, but understand and practice discernment of where it's coming from. Not everyone is going to give you sound advice because they want to see you do good. You understand? Some people don't want you to do good for yourself, so they're going to be, they're going to try to discourage you. Why would you want to do something like that? That's stupid. Only because they don't want to see you doing something before them. You feel me? So we have the Eight of Pentacles here. This is saying to stop going back and forth about something and do what you love. Continue working on your projects, but again, remember Keep your mouth shut. Also, look at it like this. Whatever you tried to work on before, I feel like this is a time where things might turn around for you. Because you do have the Fool card here. So there's going to be new beginnings here. Okay? I also feel like with the Two of Swords in reverse, you're trying to turn a blind eye to something that you know you want to do. And it's because you're scared of failure. Stop allowing people to discourage you. Okay? We have the Six of Wands here. That's exactly what we want to see. That recognition that you're wanting, you're going to receive that, but you're going to receive it from those that actually give a damn. You know what I mean? People that are deserving. You want to surround yourself by kings and queens. If you're surrounding yourself with individuals that have the mindset of lack, they're not going to appreciate what you have going on. But nonetheless, this is saying to walk away from this type of energy so that you can get the proper recognition and success that you deserve. I think I should title this, Walk Away from the Mindset of Lack. And I love at the end of the deck, or at the, well, basically you have Justice. And so I feel that all that hard work that you have put in, you are going to receive. So don't think for 1 second that you are wasting your time. No, I think this was just to teach you more about yourself, to not overexert yourself, and stop trying to get other people to respect and honor you if they don't honor and respect themselves. They may think they do, but if they did, they damn sure wouldn't be trying to discourage you from doing what you're supposed to do. You understand? So it's like, that's why you got to surround yourself with individuals that breathe success. Just like Bishop T.D. Jakes proposed to that young woman. Create a list of everyone that you know needs you. And then make a list of individuals that feed you. You could be talking about literal feeding, but what I'm talking about is feeding you the bread of success, basically. Teaching you how to own your own business, or how to properly save money. You get what I'm saying, okay? So let's end this portion of your reading with the Oracle, and then we're going to jump into the second half of this, which is going to focus on your romance. I love that. I just keep looking at the Justice card. I love that everything is going to work itself out. It's going to balance itself out for you. If you exercise the patience and just continue to be patient with yourself and give God time to do what he needs to do. See, God can snap his fingers and do whatever it is that they want to do, but the thing is that you have to be prepared to receive those blessings. And if you are in a panic and you're afraid that things aren't going to work out for you, or you have that mindset of lack, you're not going to be able to see the blessings anyways. So that's why it's important for you to take this time this middle role to learn more about yourself. This is a critical moment to ask yourself what it is that you want. Okay? There. So the first card says to watch for the cosmic wink. And it says magic comes when spirit winks at us. Stay aware of synchronicities that provide unexpected answers. Positive forces are always at play in your life. So be patient. God is telling you, I got you. Stop tripping. Release shame. And you know, a lot of times, no one wants to talk about shame. The only way that you can really love yourself is understand and accept that everything that was done to you, said to you, was not your fault. I don't care if you made a mistake or not. If you were shamed to the point to where you don't feel good enough, that's a problem that you need to take care of. And the first step is by telling yourself that you are not what people say that you are. It's time for you to start owning your truth of who you are. It is okay for you to step out and be your authentic self, okay? So it says, if you've been shamed for being sensitive or anything else, tell yourself, I am ready to release this shame. I am lovable and a caring person. You can also throw in there, I am an entrepreneur. I am going to go the distance, and I'm going to write that book. I'm going to build this business. I'm going to start that YouTube channel. I'm going to paint that picture. I'm going to do whatever it takes. Just because somebody told you that you can't, man, look, that's more reason to do it, right? There we go. Stop trying to fix people. And it says, it's not your job to fix anyone. Allow people the dignity of their own path. Okay? So that goes back to that feeling, that mentality of lack. You don't feel as though people appreciate the things that you do. Don't worry about it. Accept it gracefully. You bumped your head. You learned. Let them learn on their own. You control your life, because all this energy that you're putting into them, you could be doing for yourself, and this is why you're getting your feelings hurt. Okay? And at the bottom of the deck, it says to embrace your imperfections. And it says, release the idea that you must be without flaws. Humans are imperfect, messy, and miraculous. Simply aim to be the best person possible. And I love this for me because I am a Leo rising. And that makes sense for me because, like, for example, I think that in order for me to have a successful YouTube channel, I have to have all the aesthetics. I'm on my bed right now because I haven't bought a desk yet. I don't have any room. So I'm thinking, well, if I don't have a desk and I don't have all the pretty gems and all that, then my messages aren't going to be valuable. That's stupid. Or, you know, because I don't have clear skin or whatnot, I have to be perfect in order for someone to love me. That's stupid. You know, anybody got time for that? You know? So, let's move on from that and start with your second half. Actually, I'm going to be right back because I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Took me a minute. Alright, so what did I say we were doing? Okay, we're going to start with the romance. Okay. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs of Leo. What do y'all need to know right now? What's going on in your love life? What does the universe want you to know right now about your love life? Again, remember that this may not resonate. That was really painful. Yeah. It's interesting how strong energy can be. Okay, so the first card out, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. Okay, next one. Let go of control issues. And it says, allow the situation to unfold naturally. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And at the bottom of the deck, we have new love. And it says, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I'm sitting in the way, and so it's going to keep sliding, so I'm going to scoot back. All right. So, for some of you, if you're wondering why you and this person is in sync or headbutting, you have known each other before. Now, I don't like to glamorize the idea that someone that is not good for you. I'm not going to sit there and say, oh, well, they're your soulmate, because karmic connections of the past life or whatnot, they act as though they are your true, authentic soulmate. And not to mention, we have a lot of soulmates, okay? But those that are dealing with individuals that you're constantly bumping heads, you can't get them to realize your potential and everything that you do for them, let that go, okay? Because that's not what I believe a true soulmate is. I don't know what a true soulmate is. I've never experienced it. I know I have encountered a lot of mocks, you know what I mean? Karmic connections of individuals that made me feel like they could have been, but then I learned real quick that there ain't no damn way they could be my soulmate. And I'm not saying that you won't have issues, but if the bad outweighs the good, got a problem there. So anyways, we have let go of control issues. So for some of you, if you are nagging, whether you're a man or a woman, if you're nagging and you're trying to force somebody to bend on your will, stop it, okay? Some of you that have a bad habit of trying to convince this person that you're ready for marriage, stop it, okay? We have reconciliation. So you might be, some of y'all might be dealing with someone that is going to try to come back. Now, just because someone may try to come back from your past does not mean that you should give them another chance, okay? Because at the bottom of the deck here, we have new love, okay? So I'm not for certain if this is a new love that is a past life. Who knows? But what I do know is at your present moment, if you're sitting here trying to force love to come your way, but you're not meeting the universe halfway as far as getting yourself prepared for love, then you're going to stay single for a while, okay? Now, for some of you that are in a connection right now, like I said, let go of control issues, and let the situation unfold naturally. patience is a virtue here, because it takes time to know a person. It really does. You cannot assume that because you had a few strong and passionate conversations that this is going to be the love of your life for all eternity. That's not how this works. Okay? So that lets me know that there is some possessiveness going on here. If there's someone that you really, really want, and you're trying to get them to see that, you're possessive over them, and you need to let it go. Give them, you know, room to breathe. But I also feel that overall, we're going to talk about this this new love, okay? We're going to see what's going on with this. Because this is just the basis, so I really don't know what I'm talking about. Not yet, at least. Good right there. Actually, no, I forgot to knock on it. As soon as I can get these to straighten out. There we go. Yeah, I'm not for past energy. Go ahead if you want to get it. Sorry, I was talking to my son. Both of these are overwhelmingly strong. I'm gonna go here. Okay. Alright, so we have the Hanged Man here. Or, yeah. Okay. So we're gonna put that up here since we've already... Alright. Okay, so I feel like this is following along with what I said earlier, with the karmic situation. Just because of the fact that you may recognize this energy does not necessarily mean that this is a healthy connection, okay? It could, based on the circumstances. You know your situation better than I do, and plus this is a generalized reading. And there are a lot of you, so everyone's situation is different. I mean, you could also be, you could be crushing on someone. You probably haven't even approached this person. Who knows? So, but for those of you that are in a connection, I feel as though this is asking for you to look at things from a different perspective. And it's interesting that it's saying this because, like I said, just because you may recognize someone does not mean that they are meant to be your everything, okay? They could very well be placed in your life to teach you a lesson, and that is what you have to pay attention to, okay? So we have the Seven of Wands here. Let go of control issues. I like how she's in a bubble. She's in her own space. She's grounding. She's grounded. And that's what this is saying. This is saying that you need to ground yourself. What is it? What are you afraid of losing in this connection? Okay? That's what I want you to ask yourself. Why are you afraid that you're going to lose this connection? Because I'm telling you right now, if you don't let go of the control issues, you're going to push this person away, whoever it is. So I don't know if it's because of the fact that this is the first, if you believe that this is like the first real connection that you've had in a long time because you've never had a real connection, I could get the fear, but that means that you need to go within yourself and or get some counseling of some sort. But don't be putting this person through hell because you're scared of losing them. I don't care if they're good looking. I don't care if they are wealthy. Nobody deserves to be pushed around and held captive because of someone else's insecurities and I mean, that's all that it is, insecurities. So you need to change that. Okay, now if this is also dealing with naysayers, protect your energy, because for one, based on the circumstances, this is a two-way reading here. Some of you might be dealing with an individual where you have a lot of females or a lot of guys pining after this person. So they're going to try to tell you everything that they can to try to break y'all up. However, I'm going to tell you this. This is where you need to pay attention to whether or not the things that are being said and the way that you are being treated in your connection. Because if you feel as though things aren't what they seem, you need to question these things. I highly doubt that if you are in a third-party situation that person is going to come out and tell you, yeah, I'm cheating on you. Okay? So it's a toss-up. You have to focus on what's going on inside of your bubble. So if they are sneaking out in the middle of the night or they refuse to let you, which I can't stand that whole concept of looking at your phone or whatever, but if they aren't showing you that they are trustworthy, it's time for you to readjust your priorities here involving this person. And also, let me put this out here too. If they know that this is a cheating person, then there's something wrong with them too. Because they're trying to break up something in hopes to have it, but they're going to face the same thing that you might be facing. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense. I don't know if I showed you that again, but I will. And I feel like those wands are people coming at you passionately with their opinions, like, yo, I don't want you to have this, and that's just too damn bad if it's really meant for you. But because of the fact that this might be the past life situation, and I feel like this is saying also to stop trying to fight it. Let things fold unnaturally. If they are cheating on you, you're going to find out. Get out of the way. Remember this, a female spider never keeps a dirty web. Okay? So just stay transparent. Remain neutral if there are some things going on. And they're not going to help themselves. They're going to slip up and you're going to catch them. Reconciliation. And then we have the Four of Swords here. So I feel as though some of you might be in a situation where you really don't need to be involved with a person from the past or the person currently. I feel as though that this Four of Swords is saying that you need to just hang it up. Because if you look, she's taking a break. She's resting. She's healing. She's got her heart, you know, recharging, if you will. So overall, I think that looking at this new love, there's going to be a new love coming in for some of you. And those that are in situationships, because this is what this is feeling like to me. Situationships. Y'all need to look at your circumstances from a different perspective, because this ain't... See? So, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. So I see this for two different reasons. One, you're going to be in a new relationship because the one that you're currently in did not work out. There very well may be cheating involved. Okay. Another thing, I feel as though you're going to see that they weren't your soulmates. They were someone that was there to teach you a necessary lesson. So it's going to hurt. However, what I do like is that you don't have the Three of Swords, which does represent heartbreak. You're tired. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna chill out, and I'm gonna focus on me, and I'm going to let whoever is meant for me come my way. But I also feel that with the Four of Swords, while you are healing, don't stay hidden just because of the fact that you've ran into a few bad apples. Okay? Just take what you've learned from this situation and apply it there. This is definitely going to teach you what you don't deserve and what you do deserve. Now, this person could very well try to reconcile differences, but I don't think you should let them... No, don't let them in. It's time for you to move forward, okay? So that's just the first half of that. So really, I don't need to continue this reading because I feel like it's where it needs to be. So let's go ahead and just do a oracle. Yeah, I wouldn't be arguing with nobody. If you dealing with somebody that wants to play in the streets and things like that, cut them loose and let them have them, okay? Or her, whoever the case may be, let them have them. Because guess what? They're gonna get the same person that you did. But I think it would be wiser for you to cut your losses and move on from it. It's always the middle. Okay, so it says to be a comfort to yourself. It says comfort is an inside job. Speak to yourself in a loving and positive way. Do something that nourishes you and know in the moment that all is well. And I feel when I see this reading or this card, I always think of this. Because that's exactly what's going on. You need to be a comfort to yourself. If they're not comforting you and reassuring you, then you can reassure yourself, right? Reclaim your power. Because when you have to control something, that means that you feel as though you cannot, it is what it is. You feel like you have no control over the situation. So trying to stress yourself out, holding on to something that may not want to be held down, is something that you're going to have to accept, okay? And so it says, do not give your power away to anyone. Say to yourself, I am strong and capable. I can approach the situation with confidence and skill. But above all, I feel like what this is saying is, look, I ain't got time to be dealing with your nonsense, okay? I'm not going to force you to do something that you don't want to do. So, and don't be complacent either. If you are with someone that does not want to get married, but you do, then it's time for y'all to cut y'all's losses. And because you're currently unequally yoked. You see what I'm saying? Find someone that wants the same interest as you. Don't give up what you believe in because they don't want it. Don't dim your light for someone who wants to be dusty, okay? Make peace with uncertainty. And it says, it may take a while to find clarity about a situation. Be patient and know that the invisible healing forces are at work during this phase. So, okay, so that's right there close, or not close to, but it's on top of the reconciliation. If you're going to hear them out, then do so, but that doesn't mean to act upon it, okay? Don't do that to yourself. Because if this is familiar energy, especially if this is a pattern that you two have, that's all it's going to take. A few loving words, some good sex, and you guys are back to the toxicity that you should have walked away from a long time ago. So don't do that to yourself. Also, I feel that if you are walking away from someone, or you have walked away from someone, and you're wondering if they are going to apologize, don't worry about that, because you're still giving them power. Reclaim your power. Okay? That's what that's saying. Make peace with the uncertainty. Be prepared that you may not get an apology for the things that they've said or done. Be okay with that and move on. And then at the bottom of the deck it says, practice self-soothing. And it says, you have the power to comfort yourself when you are upset. Place your hand gently over your heart and send yourself unconditional love to ease the tension and frustration. So, if this does not resonate for y'all, I'm glad. But for those that it does resonate for, it's time for you to make peace with the situation. Look at it for what it is. That's what I believe the Hanged Man is saying. Look at it for what it is. Okay? So we're moving on from that. Alright, so the next reading is going to be a quick financial or career reading. So we're going to start with this oracle. Sweet Universe. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Leo. What do they need to know about their career life? What message do you have for them pertaining to their career? Is that? Okay, I had to make sure. I was trying to tell me that my battery was going low. I'm like, how? Alright. Strong right there. It's always in the middle. Actually, no, hold on. It's actually here this time. Nice. Okay. Okay, so first card out. Have faith. Okay? So this right here is pertaining to those that, one, might be in search of a job and you're not finding any success at this time. This is also for those that are trying to get back into the workforce. Maybe you are afraid that you're not going to find what you're looking for because at one point in time you worked a certain job, and because of COVID, I don't know, anything can happen with that. But what I do know is have faith, okay? Right now it's saying to live life to the fullest, okay? And then let go and enjoy. And at the bottom of the deck, change tracks. All right, Leos. So what I'm getting from this, there are a lot of you that are trying to figure out what it is that you want to do. One thing I love about this pandemic is the idea that, okay, not the idea, is that it causes you to think a lot about your future. Because right now, times are uncertain. With, I don't know if the COVID cases are high in your area, but I know that they are where I am. And so there are a lot of individuals that have realized, hey, all this time I was working for this particular company, they really didn't appreciate me, or I was overexerting myself, or you realized over time, after doing different things, that you had other options. And so now you feel conflicted because you're like, well, I mean, put it this way, I don't want to break my employer's heart, or I don't want to hurt their feelings because I want to move on to something else. First thing we got to understand is a lot of these jobs, not career, a lot of these jobs make you feel like you cannot do anything without them. Now, to a certain degree, I will agree, because without a job, you know, in some cases you're not going to be able to acquire the necessary funds that you need. However, you don't have to work a 9 to 5. There are other ways to earn passive income, okay? Trust that God's got your back and have faith that it's going to come to you. I feel a lot of uncertainty. I feel as though some of you have a lot that's going on. You are over encumbered. So if a job is not on the list, don't try to force it. Stop adding too much to your plate, okay? Ultimately, we have lived life to the fullest. It's time for you to enjoy some freedom. You are not meant to be the mule of these corporate companies, okay? I understand you want money, but you also need to learn to have fun in the process. Let go and enjoy. This all falls into this, having faith. Just enjoy life. Go with the flow. Change tracks instead. And when I feel like change tracks, this is saying to let go of things that don't serve you, which is stressing yourself out. You're not going to get anywhere doing all of that. Just let go and go with the flow. I gotta sneeze. Excuse me. Thank you. So let's get into it. I wonder if I want to make this a regular thing, just including what you need to know, career and love. Because I'm actually having fun doing this. Okay, these cards don't want to stay still. I feel bad for these cards. These have, I cannot talk. Every retrograde, I tell you, I always jumble my words, and I am recovering nicely from my stroke. But I still tend to stammer. But you know what? I'm not going to complain, because I'm grateful that I am where I am now than where I was before. Amen. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs of Leo. Nope, I feel like I'm being pulled. Right there, okay. First card out, we have the Ace. Look at that. Have faith. Abundance is coming your way. I love that. Live life to the fullest and allow the angel of manifestation to do its thing. This is also time for you to, because this is the alchemy card. And I feel that you have a lot of intentions that you need to set, and that you are possibly setting for yourself to get those manifestations. But one thing that's important is patience. Now we have number 14, and we have 1 plus 4 equals 5, and that is your challenge, is patience. Because in order for things to work the way that they need to, the universe has to properly mix all the components together in order to give you exactly what it is that is needed for you. At the same time, this also pertains to you. I also feel that while you are living life to the fullest, you are giving yourself an opportunity to explore new horizons and to learn new things that you never thought that you would learn before. Okay? But nonetheless, all of these things take time. This is a reminder for me, like I mentioned before, as far as my YouTube channel is concerned. I want to have all the aesthetics, or I believe that's what makes a, I need to get over that, but I believe that's what makes a successful channel. I said channel. Oh goodness, this retrograde hates me. No, it doesn't. Channel, that I had to have all of this necessary stuff. So I gotta spend, I mean, yes, I do understand that you have to, in order for you to have whatever you need, you got to put in money or whatever the case may be. Or maybe I should just go ahead and have faith that things are going to work itself out. But we're not talking about me, are we? We're talking about y'all. So this is saying to me is that while you're out and about and you're enjoying and living life to the fullest, I believe that you're going to pay it, or not pay attention, but you're going to notice some things. And it's going to cause you to change tracks. So if you were an accountant, let's say, and you went to an art museum, first time going, but something about those paintings moved you in a way to where you wanted to try to start doing paintings yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like, I feel that you are over-conditioned, you're industrialized. And it's time for you to live a little and have some fun. Do what you love, okay? You can make money doing what you love. Let go and enjoy. This is time for you to enjoy your family. This is also time to make memories. I also feel that this is talking about, like, you're going to be blessed. That's what I feel. You're going to be blessed. And you will receive that abundance at the end of the day. Like, it's... I'm trying to figure out here. What else is... I don't know if you will receive an inheritance or not. But that's a possibility. This abundance can come to you and just shock the mess out of you. This is so, I don't know, I feel like this is unexpected. That's what I feel. And then we have the Justice card. So I feel like this is saying to take this time to balance out what it is that you want. Balance yourself out. You either want it or you don't. But balance yourself out. I also feel that this is saying that all the hard work that you have put in, you're going to get back. The universe is saying that it's on your side. So try your best to get out of that lack mentality, okay? That's funny because we were just talking about that. Get out of that lack mentality. So, we're going to use those. So let's use these. Sorry if I'm a little sniffly. Alright. One more time. Oh, hold on. Someone told me to shuffle one more time, so I'll do that. There we go. Okay, this decided it wanted to slide out. We have the Fool. So, new beginnings. Okay. Second time you got that card. So maybe with this new love, you're going to be blessed. I feel as though there's a possibility that you might meet someone that is financially secure. They're also going to teach you how to value yourself to become that king and queen status. And I love the fact that they're going to be patient with you as well. Live life to the fullest. And then you have the Temperance card. Alright, so we have the Two of Wands here. Should I? Shouldn't I? What should I do? This is saying to step out of your comfort zone. Let go of fear and just do it. Okay? We have the Ten of Wands. I feel that once you let go of your desire to control everything and you're holding on to that fear, I believe that you will be able to, your shoulders aren't going to hurt anymore once you just drop it. You're adding too much to your plate as it is. So just relax a bit. Don't give me that, oh, you don't understand, because yes, you could take time out for yourself, okay? You're giving this person that don't know you or could care less about your well-being all the time and energy to make them richer. And you're not investing anything on yourself. How does that make sense? It doesn't. You got Justice again. So, yes, This is also, I feel like, if you are dealing with a situation where you had to, I was about to say, if there was like a lawsuit of some sort, I do believe that you're going to receive favor. And then we have the Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. What this is telling me is like, listen, okay. If you try to put in applications, don't be so hard on yourself. If you try to put in your resume and you're trying to get in some of these places and they just don't see you for who you are, that's okay. This is only a 5. You have 2 other opportunities, because usually the traditional 5 of Cups is an individual that is staring, I believe it's 3 cups, and they're mourning and they're sad over these spilled cups or empty cups because they feel like those are all the chances they had. They don't realize that there are 2 more cups standing behind them. Now, I'm not one to say to go backwards, but what I believe that is saying is that you have what you're wanting at the heel of your feet. And just stand tall and believe that God, the universe, however you want to look at it, has your back, because I believe that the universe is definitely going to reward you. New beginnings are underway for you. I don't know why I'm like choppy with my speech, but whatever. So let's go ahead. Take baby steps. It's the first card out. Be patient with yourself and take it one day at a time. Okay? Regardless of what this is. You got to start somewhere. And it says to go slowly like the patient turtle. Do not rush or try to force anything. Baby steps are golden. They will lead you to your fondest goals. Next card is opinions are the lowest form of knowledge. Do not be thrown off by others' opinions. Simply say, I appreciate your input, and do intuitively what feels right for you. I'm so glad that this said this, because look, live life to the fullest. That's what matters at the end of the day, okay? I don't care what nobody says. Do not allow anybody's expectations to thwart your destiny. Tame the negative thinking. Okay? And we have let go and enjoy. And so it says, when negative thoughts arise, experience the feeling behind them and then shift to a larger and more compassionate perspective. Stop saying, well, because so-and-so said that I shouldn't do this, or they think that it's stupid for me to try to do this, and maybe I should just listen to them. Or maybe I shouldn't try to, create paintings. I think I should probably just stay in my little bubble and be miserable. You can do that, but I don't think that's wise. Well, reclaim your power. But at the bottom of the deck here, we have meditate on the air of spaciousness. And it says, when you are stuck, picture yourself in an open, airy space with room to breathe and move. Let yourself feel free and empowered. So I guess these kind of go hand in hand. Reclaiming your power. Again, do not give your power away to just anyone. Say to yourself that I am strong and capable, and I can approach the situation with confidence and skill. So, at the end of the day, whether you are applying for something, whether it's at a job that you know that you've never experienced before, but you want to give it a shot, go for it. If you are wanting to take a break from the status quo of working that 9 to 5 and you want to earn your own passive income and start your own business, go for it. Surround yourself, like your previous reading said, surround yourself with those that you know need you and those that feed you. Now you're starting to see, and I'm starting to see for you, the importance of surrounding yourself with those that will feed you that knowledge. Because opinions are the lowest form of knowledge. But also, this is also coming from a mindset of lack. Okay? So, that is all that I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Hit that like, subscribe, tell your friends about me, and remember this: when life gives you lemons, always keep it zesty. Take care, happy birthday, and I'll see you next time around. Bye.